So again, I shared the story from Coach Bohannik about Danny's physical and mental toughness from that sophomore year with that busted collarbone that he fought through. I can tell you that Danny, besides that one story, day in and day out, man, he's just a tough dude. To play linebacker in general, you gotta be tough, man. You're in the mix all the time. You're going against big offensive linemen. Then you gotta go against fast receivers. And a lot is asked of you physically and mentally. Danny more than most because, again, he was the only senior. In addition to that, it's not like Danny, this was his second full year starting. Danny, as a junior, to start the season last year for us, was not in the starting lineup. That didn't deter him. He busted his butt, and he worked his way into the field last year, and then throughout the course of the offseason in our lifting program, I don't know if he missed any days. If he did, it wasn't more than 2. Danny was here like clockwork at 5:45 every morning in the squat rack, getting better, getting bigger, getting stronger, getting faster. So physically, you knew he was going to give you every single thing he had. He finished with 95 total tackles, 4 tackles for loss, 4 sacks, 3 forced fumbles, 2 interceptions, 2 block kicks, a fumble recovery, and a touchdown throughout his Marist career playing linebacker. And again, that's really the majority of that in just this one season. Danny had an opportunity ahead of himself between junior and senior year, and he made a decision that he wasn't going to take it for granted. He was going to get better. He didn't think, well, I made it to the starting lineup at the end of my junior year, so I'm going to coast. That's not his mentality. He pushed it. As Coach Dunn used to say, he pedaled downhill. He didn't coast like 95% of the population was. He pedaled downhill in the offseason and got even better. And when he came out this year as a senior and earned that captain award, he continued to pedal downhill. He could have coasted, but he didn't. He wasn't satisfied just making himself better, he made the whole team better. He had to be kind of the liaison between myself and all those junior linebackers who never would say anything. I'd have to go up to those guys and say, hey man, we got to pick it up so I don't have to yell at Danny anymore. Anything that I needed to get done, I knew I could give Danny that message and that job would get done. And he did it all the time without complaining, without only saying, yes, coach. And as we said with Gavin and all these seniors and these captains especially, he's going to be dearly missed. Danny Meehan.